stack of bills. So this is what a coffee shop proceeds look like. So I got an espresso, and I got Iraqi, which is, for lack of better terms, grape liquor. It's distilled in a cup of water.
It's like their version of moonshine type thing.
Yes, it is very much moonshine. You can taste the moonshine flavor in it, but it's made out of grapes. It's pretty good. And you always get espresso. Very, very seldom do you get anything like Americano or anything like that. It's quite a, the coffee scene here is quite different than it is in America, but I like it a lot better because I feel like the coffee has way more flavor, tastes a lot better, and it gets you going a lot better too. It's a whole lot better of a coffee. But this is the coffee scene. And it cost me, for 2 espressos, was 120 lek, which is $2. Iraqi cost me 50 lek, which is like 70 cents. And a cola cost me $1.20, which is 120 lek, which is $2. So it's pretty interesting how it's not expensive. Alright guys, check it out. I bought these. I'm not sure what kind of a citrus it is. They're 120 lek per kilo, which is 2.2 pounds. I bought half a kilo, which is like 2, 4, 6, 8. I bought 8 of these little orange things that are absolutely delicious. These little orange things, absolutely delicious. Not sure what they are. They taste kind of like a mandarin orange. They don't taste like a tangerine. They don't taste like an orange. But I know they're grown local. So that's one of the good things about here. I can get all kinds of fruits and veggies, fresh, local grown, probably picked off the trees on the street here, which is amazing to me because you can't normally get that kind of stuff. Well, you damn sure don't get it in America, but it's quite cool here. I'll catch you when I find something else cool. So back down here next to the lake again. Pretty interesting. Dock over there. Pretty cool little dock. And then there's something here. It's an abandoned building or something. We'll walk down here a little further toward the water. Maybe walk out on the water side on the dock. So this is pretty neat. Down here, down through here, there's a little wall they put little benches on. I think that's pretty neat because you don't get that, something like that in the USA on the wharf. So I don't know. See how janky this dock is. It looks pretty solid though. Looks like, oh, it's, no, it's wood. It looks like the fake wood, but it's wood. I guess I'll find out if the water's cold, if it is a janky dock, huh? But it's clearing off here. And but this is a freshwater lake, so it's not going to eat it like a saltwater lake would. Man, look how clear the water is. I'll bet in the summertime snorkeling around here be kind of cool. Be really interesting. But see the mountains? Holy crap, look at the mountains. It's, to me, that's so awesome. And there's lights going, all the light poles going all the way up, which means there's a road that goes all the way up there. How to get up, I don't know. But this lake here, over there, according to the map, That direction is Greece, and way across the lake over there is North Macedonia. So it's pretty neat. I think it's a pretty neat place. And if you look at this, I'll show you we'll get back to the land, or to the beach itself. It's different than most beaches. There's beachside villas, which is pretty neat. But if you look at the beach here, it's rock, it's pebbles. And most beaches, like in America, the beaches they'll take and overlay it with sand. Here they just embrace what they have, which is really cool, really interesting. And then down there, I'm sure those are personal little wooden boats that they go out and fishing on. Pretty interesting. And it's just amazing to me, all these buildings. And that building right there, someone lives in it. I say it's all messed up, you know. And see all those little boats. And those obviously are used because they got locks on them, so nobody can steal them. They look like rowboats. Maybe they carry their motor out to it. They go out and go fishing. And they catch corin, probably lake trout, because it's a deep lake. Pretty neat. And then all these little buildings along through here would be buildings that would be in operation when the tourist season kicks off. It kicks off in April and goes to October, but the real big tourist part of it will be till June, July, and August, when school lets out. And they all have little places where you can come and you can get, you know, different foods and fast foods and hot dogs, hamburgers, donuts, stuff like that, coffee, crepes, all the good stuff. But looking forward, I see a lot of cool things on this little lake walk, beside the lake walk. A lot of little things along here. Really interesting. I like it. Until I find something interesting again. I came upon this rose garden here. Real interesting. There's some really cool, interesting stuff here. But look, all right here, all the way up to the road, all around, all the way over to the other statue. I'll walk over there. Some more of them cool swan benches. 1899 to 1987. Not sure. We'll just do a quick search here on who this gentleman was. Lagouche Poradeki. Oh, this gentleman was a poet. And translator of modern Albanian literature. That's pretty interesting. And they honor him by a statue. Nice. Like it. Not many countries do that kind of thing where they honor people that are important to their culture. We used to in America, and we got away from it because too many people are self-centered, and while they're alive they want something. Instead of just being a contributor to society, they want to be famous because they think it entitles them to money. And this gentleman, these are big bronze statues. That's pretty cool. This gentleman is a writer and a literary critic. Like I said, you do something like this in America, and everybody wants some kind of something out of it. Even Europe, they all want something out of something out of it right now. Instead of just contributing to the betterment of society, they want something now, thinking they are entitled to money. Quite interesting. Wow, this is quite neat. Those marble, they look like marble seats. Like they are marble seats. Marble seat for an open theater, lakeside theater. Wow. Oh, these marble seats. That is so neat. And it's actually, the seat itself is actually concaved. I don't know if it'll show it because of the coloring, but it's actually concaved. So you can sit in it like a seat, and it's not just flat. But I think it's pretty cool. I mean, look. What a background. What a backdrop. A lake. Coliseum-like thing. Coliseum. No need. Come out here, and it's seating for several hundred, as you can see. Lots of seating for several hundred people. Wow. Huh. It's pretty neat. I think they do plays maybe in the summer. I don't know.
Number 3.
But, wow, the acoustics in this place is pretty nice too. Huh. Pretty neat. And then, if you look around, all around this thing, all around the top, is nothing but a rose garden all the way around, which means they must have, because there's literary critics and poets over there in the rose garden that is being honored. Must be a place for them people to read poetry and to act out plays of poet acts, or how they say, literary acts, like a play. Quite interesting to me. Stuff that is lost to time, that the modern people feel like it's too much for them to do, I guess. I don't know. Makes no sense to me. We used to have it so good, and now we just sit in front of a Netflix.
Those are magnolia trees.
A type of magnolia, I suppose.
I mean, it looks like a southern
No, it is a magnolia. It looks like a true southern magnolia that we have on the property.
I think these are quaking aspens. Those, like that one right there.
Yes, they are.